Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. On today's video, I want to talk about how we feel after being in Dominican Republic for 1 year. Yay! Yes, it is our anniversary living here for a year. How we feel, how are our expenses, things that we miss, that we don't miss, things that are easier or more difficult to be in the United States. All that and more. So let's get started. So at the first point that we are going to talk about, because I know a lot of people want to hear it because people are ready to move over here, and it's the cost of living. And of course, things are like we were thinking before we moved, that the cost of living is way cheaper than what it was when we were staying in there. Probably my husband can agree with me that we live equal lifestyle or even better. I think better in some conditions than when we was living over there in Florida, and we pay way less. So I'm gonna give you an overall of how much we paid here, including everything. I'm gonna point it one by one. But our total cost of living here, it is about $2,050 US. If that include the rent, that include gas in our car, that include utility, that include food, that will include the person that clean the house, that include all that, and we paid around $2,050 US monthly. That's because we live in some people will say that a big apartment. You will pay less than that if you choose to live in another probably 2 or even 1 bedroom if you are living by yourself. Versus what we used to pay in Florida. We used to pay our cost of living over there just for rent. I mean, we used to pay more just in rent than what we pay here for everything. We used to pay in rent about $2,200. In our overall, our total cost was around $3,500 US. Yes, I mean, you see, the difference is about $1,500 US. The difference between living in there and living in here. And we are spending that much because we chose to. Because our biggest expense is rent. We literally could cut that rent cost in half. But we choose to live here where we live. But literally, if you choose to live in another area or probably in a smaller apartment, you wouldn't have to pay as much utility that we pay here. And things will reduce depending on the area where you live. So even if you want to live comfortable and pay less, you can do that as well. Another point is that I know for some people probably they have watched my video before. No, but for some people that are the first time in my channel, so thank you if it is your first time in my channel, and welcome. But for some people that don't know about how we afford our living here, we do not work here. Well, we do work. I'm just saying that we don't make money, Dominican money. We are still working online, and that's how we make our money. And what I have to say about that is that the money that my husband makes is equal, or no, it's more than what he used to make when we was living in the US. And how do I make my money? I also make my money online, and the money that I make, I do it through my channel, and also because I provide different services, and also consultation that I do it through my channel. And now I'm able to do more money too, because being in here is allowing me to provide those services that I wasn't able when I was back in the US. So for us, it being a bliss to move over here because we are living a better quality of life, and also we are making more money than what we was doing when we was back in the States. So having said that, our cost of living have reduced, if you think about it, by half. And of course, and then I would say it had increases by half, but then we increased some extra thing even too, because we have a cleaning person that we didn't have that over there. So taking all that in consideration, it has reduced by a half, and our way to make money has increased. So that was like a win-win situation in that part. And probably some people want to hear what do I recommend about jobs over here. And unfortunately, if you want to, you can find a job over here, but you have to remember that the job that you can find here It will be nothing like, as far as for making money, it won't be nothing like making money in the United States. You know, pay rate here are very low. That's why I don't recommend anybody to come and work over here. For people that want to move over here, I usually recommend trying to find something to work for a company in the US or any online that you can work and then move over here. That would be the perfect idea. But still, if you just want to get out of the environment and you want to try a different lifestyle, different experience for at least 6 months or a year, you can come and try. It's different jobs that you can apply here, and one of them that I have mentioned before are like hotel, resorts, and also call centers. Those are the ones that you will find they pay a little bit better than the regular job. Like, let's say if you will work in a supermarket, being a cashier, something like that, those don't pay very well. Well, I don't know now. In some job here, they probably paid, they don't pay that bad, because I was doing my investigation job one of these days. I was at the mall. I was in Zara doing some shopping. I was just asking questions. I asked somebody like how much they start up a job over there, or how much the people that work in the floor, or a let's say a cashier make over there. And somebody told me that at least I think the people that work on the floor, probably they make around 30,000 pesos, and a cashier can make around 50,000 US. I mean, Jesus Christ, no. And a cashier can make 50,000 pesos, which is 30,000 is around 545 US. And a cashier, if she make 50,000, that would be around 909. Well, be a regular Dominican, if you have a regular lifestyle, it's not that bad. It's actually not that bad. I was asking because somebody was interested in probably come here from United States to be here for a while and just work in Zara, and now we're just trying to find out some information. So moving on to another point, let's talk about now, how do we feel being here for a year? And of course, I can say that for myself and for my husband as well. I can talk for him that we feel very, very good to be here. We are not like disappointed or that we regret or anything like that. Of course, we have lived here before for a year, and now we came back, and it has been very good to be here. And living in here for a year before in 2015, and then living a year now where we are 22. 2022 has been totally different. When we was here in 2015, we was running a restaurant. We was working like a slave. We were working very hard. And now here we are living a lifestyle totally different. We were making money online. We really, really are enjoying life now. And that was something that we wasn't doing when we came to live here in 2015. I guess how our plan changed. We changed our strategy. That's something very good that you need to take in consideration if you want to move to another place because you want to enjoy life more, that you want to have more freedom. You need to think your strategy. Is thinking, what am I do when I get there? Is that gonna make me more stressful? Is that gonna give me more hard work? Or I don't know. It's depending what you. I guess it is depending what you're looking for, what you want to do. But our decision there, our decision now. I mean, now it's better. Now it's better because we have more freedom. We are able to enjoy life. We are able to make more money and different things. So it's all better now. What we did now was much, much better. Of course, we are able to go out more often, like even our nightlife. Even though when we was back in the States, we didn't have pretty much nightlife. We would just go to restaurant and then be back home most of the time. But here we are able to go more restaurant at night. Also, we are not the type of going to a club a lot, but from time to time we will go out. We can say that we go out more here than what we used to when we was back there. And of course, one of the things that we used to work for other people there that we don't do here, that we are able to manage our time into other things. Some of the thing is, of course, for my part, it is being close to my family. And I have to weigh the positive and you can say a negative. I mean, positive that I'm able to see them, or I mean, anytime that I want to. But also the negative part is that they can see me, I can see them anytime they want to, because being Dominican, they always have something to do. Bruh. They always, okay, let's go there. Sometimes, I guess that sometimes if you don't want to do something, you don't want to say, oh, no, I don't want to do that, or I don't feel doing that today. It's just sometimes you feel like uncomfortable, I guess. There is nothing bad about that. It's just they also sometimes when it is like two ways to see it. Sometimes it's good, but sometimes you just need, like, you want to be far away from people, I guess. What else? Being able to go, like, let's say, go to the campo to visit other family. You can do it anytime, in holidays and things like that. That have been great. Also, that I'm able, all this point, I guess for me, that I'm able to visit more. I know more about my country now than when I used to live here. And now that I'm here, I want to more explore, know the country more. Yeah, I'm able to do that versus when you are living in the United States, you come for 3 days, you come for 1 week, and then you don't have time to do a lot. But now we have the freedom that we can, let's say, okay, this weekend, let's go to a campo and just visit, just go visit there and stay for a night. That is very, very good to do. And another point is that for me, it's much easier to make content for my channel. Most of my content, I think all my content is about Dominican Republic. So now that I'm here, I'm able to do different things and do it, and just pick up the camera, I go somewhere and start doing a video. So that makes it great for me to be in here. And another point is that I feel, of course, that would be for me or for anybody that go back to their country. But for me, it's more comfortable to be here because I'm Dominican and not able to go around to know the places to go. If we need something, where I need to go, what places not to go, what, let's say, if I feel like somebody charging me too much for something, or if I need to go to a second place to have a second opinion. So all those things make you more comfortable to be here in my country. Of course, if you are my husband, if he go back to the United States, even though he don't want to go back over there to live.
Yeah, Barbara, it's Richie. Yeah, look, I ain't never coming home no more. Take it easy.
But when he knows when he go back over there, he feel more comfortable there. He feel more comfortable there because he know how everything works over there. He know what he needs to do. So for anybody that is back in their country, it is more comfortable being in there. Some of the other things that you need to kind of get used to when you're back here, especially here in the Dominican Republic, it is the scenery. And I remember when I used to come, not now, when I used to first move to US and then I came back, I think it was 2 years after I moved over there until I have all my, I didn't come back until I have all my paperwork ready that I was able to go and move freely from here to over there. So it was like 2 years before I came back. I remember when I first came back, oh my God, how everything was, it was totally different. It was like a shock. Because being over there for 2 years, and then you say, how you going to say shock when you being a Dominican living in here for 20 plus years? Yeah, of course, when you say it's the same thing. When I went from here, my first time I got there, it was a shock to me to see how United States was so beautiful. So it was a shock there, and it was a shock when I came back because coming from over there, and then when I got on the plane and seeing all that, so your eyes get used to seeing things. So it is kind of like a shock that you like the different things. Like when you change, it is like kind of shock. Well, I don't feel that way anymore. That was first when I first came back. Of course, it's different. It's still being different, but that's something that you need to just like get your mind used to. That you are in a different place. That it is different. And it's nothing wrong. I'm not saying there's nothing wrong about that. I'm just saying the things that you need to get used to. That you're gonna go to places and the road aren't gonna be perfect. The buildings look different and things like that. That's something that you need to get used to. I mean, you know that you are in a different country. The things are gonna be different. Like some example about the scenery in the United States that you're gonna see a Starbucks in every corner. You will see a McDonald's. You will see a CVS pharmacy in every corner. And those things that you need to get used to, there is no how it works over here, that you don't gonna find things like that. But one thing that you can find here in every corner is a colmado or a drink place. And another thing that you can find over here in every corner is a banca to play your number. So if you wanna get lucky and win the lottery, you will find a banca in every corner. And one of the things that I think right now that I can think of that frustrate me is looking for things online. And sometimes if I need something, or I used to buy something for me or for my daughter, I'm just looking to see what I can find that I can go straight to the store, that I can find it online. That you actually have to go to the store and look for it. If it's not there, you have to jump and go to another store. That is the only thing. I mean, here I always say Google is not your best friend for that. And if you know what I do, is just, I already know the thing that I can find. Just jump in the car, go to the store, look for it. If I can find it, and just go back home and then order it on Amazon. That's all I need. So that is doesn't frustrate me that much anymore. Like yesterday, we went to a store because something that we needed here in the house. And when we check online the store, it said that the store opened yesterday from 8 to 8 p.m. And then when we got there, the store was closed. So that's some of the things that I say Google is not your best friend. And another point that I want to mention is that we don't feel the tension that we used to feel when we was living there. And of course, we go to our day-to-day life. We take the necessary precaution. We do the things that we need to do. Living over here for a year, we haven't been robbed, we haven't been scammed, we haven't gotten into any accident, nothing like that happened to us. And of course you will say, yeah, right, because you are Dominican. And no, I don't think it's that. I think that if you are you take the necessary precautions, if you are in the places that you need to be at, you can live the same lifestyle. Like for example, my husband is not Dominican. He do a lot of things without me. He go to the store, he go to the barbershop, he walk around go to the bank, which is very close to the house. He do the thing that he do daily. Nothing had happened to him either. And of course, you can never guarantee that nothing will happen to you. Here, being American or Dominican, matter of fact, you can guarantee that nothing will happen to you anywhere you are. So, having said that, I'm trying to say is that you can live a normal life without all this negativity that people have in mind, that if you're going to live here, you're going to be robbed, or you're going to get into an accident, or you're going to get scammed, or nothing like that. You can live a normal life taking the necessary precautions. So guys, to resume this video, do I regret moving back to Dominican Republic? Well, the short answer is no, and the long answer is no. So I am very happy that I'm back in the Dominican Republic, and I will do it over and over and over again. I think we make the right choice. I think that it also feels that good because we took the steps that we needed to take before moving in here. Like we knew what we was coming to do. We knew how to make our money before we moved. That way we don't have to be worried about nothing. We took all the steps, and making the move, it was the right choice. Making your plan is your number one priority to make sure that you make the right decision and that you can enjoy the life that you want to live. So guys, start thinking about your plan and the things that you need to do, or the life that you want to live before start making your move. So that is all what I have right now. Thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and also share. And I will see you in my next one. Bye.